success doesn't happen overnight. It's not about massive breakthroughs or sudden strokes of luck. It's about small, consistent actions, the kind that seem almost invisible at first, but over time, they create unstoppable momentum. Today, I want to share with you the 1% rule, a simple mindset shift that can transform your life. Because small daily wins don't just add up, they multiply. Think about it this way. If you improve yourself by just 1% every day, you won't notice much change in a week. But in a year, it's not just 365% better, because improvement compounds. By the end of the year, you're over 37 times better than when you started.
Oh.
That's the power of tiny habits, small choices, and micro actions. Most people quit because they chase overnight success. But the truth, success comes from invisible progress, the little wins that build unstoppable momentum. It's the silent work that no one sees, the commitment you make to yourself when no one is watching, that truly defines your future. This isn't a quick fix. It's a fundamental shift in how you approach growth and achievement. The beauty of the 1% rule is its accessibility. It doesn't require massive willpower or superhuman effort, just a little bit of consistency, day in and day out. Compounding isn't just about money, it applies to every area of life. Imagine you read just 10 pages a day. That's 3,650 pages a year, about 12 to 15 books. Now compare that to someone who waits for motivation to binge read once in a while, who's ahead after 5 years. It's a consistent one, without a doubt. This is why champions train daily, why successful entrepreneurs build routines, and why growth-oriented people focus on systems, not just goals. Because it's the system, the daily 1% improvements, that creates lasting change. Goal is a target, but a system is the process that gets you there. Goals can be discouraging when they feel far away, but a system gives you a win every single day. The person who commits to the process will always outperform the person who only dreams of the outcome. This compounding effect creates a powerful positive feedback loop. Your small wins build confidence, which makes it easier to stay consistent, leading to even more wins. So how can you apply the 1% rule? Let's break it down into practical steps you can start today. Let's talk about your health. Instead of making a drastic decision to cut out all junk food, which is often unsustainable, just start with one healthier meal a day. Maybe it's a salad for lunch or a smoothie for breakfast. Over time, your energy skyrockets, your cravings change, and you build a foundation of wellness. Now for fitness. Don't aim for grueling 2-hour workouts right away. That's a recipe for burnout. Start with just 20 minutes of movement. It could be a brisk walk, a quick home workout, or some stretching. Daily movement compounds into strength, endurance, and most importantly, discipline. When it comes to your wealth, the principle is the same. Save or invest a small amount every month, or even every week. It doesn't have to be a huge sum. Consistency beats random financial bursts every single time. It's about building the habit of putting money aside for your future. Let's not forget your mindset. Journal one thought daily. Write down one thing you're grateful for, or learn one new idea from a podcast or book. After a year, you've literally rewired your brain for growth, optimism, and resilience. And what about your skills? Whether you want to learn an instrument, a new language, or a professional skill, 15 minutes of focused practice daily beats hours of cramming once a month. Over time, you master skills that others give up on. The secret to all of this? Focus less on intensity and more on consistency, because done daily beats done perfectly. So why do most people fail to stick with this? It's a simple, powerful concept, but there's a catch. Most people fail not because the 1% rule doesn't work, but because it feels too small in the beginning. We live in a world that is completely addicted to speed. We want instant results. It's instant success and instant gratification. But here's the hard truth. Quick wins often fade just as quickly as they appear. Those overnight success stories you see online, they're almost always lies, obscuring years of silent grinding work. And real, meaningful growth often feels boring in the moment. It doesn't give you that immediate dopamine rush. The first week of 1% improvements feels like nothing has changed. The first month, the progress is barely visible. This is the critical phase where most people give up, convinced it's not working. But if you can push through that initial period of perceived stagnation and learn to love the process, to celebrate the small daily wins, you will become unstoppable. The secret is to value your direction over your speed. You're moving forward, even by an inch. That's all that matters. Think about the greatest achievers in any field. Think about top athletes. They didn't just wake up one day and start winning championships. They started with thousands of hours of unseen practice, refining their technique by one tiny fraction every single day. Think about successful entrepreneurs. They didn't build their empires overnight. They built habits, created systems, and made countless small improvements that stacked up over years, often decades. Every successful business started with a single customer, every best-selling book with a single word. Even the most naturally talented people in the world eventually get beaten by those who are relentlessly consistent, because talent is nothing without discipline, and the 1% rule. That's discipline in its most practical, actionable form. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it, doing the work when no one is applauding, and trusting that your small efforts are building something magnificent over the horizon. Consistency is the true superpower. So here's my challenge to you. Starting today, right now, commit to just 1% better each day. What does that look like? It could be anything. Read a single page of a book. Do 10 push-ups. Save $5. Learn one new word in a different language. Make one better choice at dinner tonight. It may look small. It may feel invisible. Might even feel a little pointless at first. But I promise you, 1 year from now, you'll be stronger, smarter, wealthier, and wiser than you could ever imagine today. Because small daily wins don't just create results, they create a new identity. You stop being someone who tries to be better, and you become someone who is better every single day. And when you embrace the 1% rule, you unlock a fundamental truth. Big results are always built in small, manageable steps. Remember, don't aim for perfect, aim for progress. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content to help you grow. See you next time.